You could visualize all you want, but if you don't make room to get what you visualize, the essence, the abundance, the love, the whatever, if you don't make room for that in your mind by letting go of something to replace it, then you're never going to have it enter into your mind. So, and that's something I want to talk about today because I've experienced this and hopefully it just helps you out. So, the truth is, well, the truth is, so if you've been visualizing to impress your subconscious mind, but yet you see no results, it's probably because you haven't let go of something that you currently hold to make room for whatever it is that you want to let in. So, your mind is like a closet. You have old clothes, but you want to make room for the new ones. So, in order for you to make room for the new one, the new clothes, you have to remove the old clothes so you can make space for it. It's the same thing with your mind. If you're visualizing abundance and you're, like really feeling the essence of success or whatever it is that you're visualizing, if you do not let go anything that is contradicting whatever it is that you visualize, you won't make room for it. And I've noticed this when I do it. So the more I let go, the more I let in. And if I don't let go, then I just face resistance because my mind is already so used to like my current limitations, my current, whatever it is that's contradicting whatever it is that I want. And because of that, I meet it with resistance. But the moment I let go of something that is contradicting the thing that I want, um, I clear some space for it to enter, and then my mind just becomes just a tad bit more brighter. So, and that's really something I wanted to talk about today because you have to let go of something in order for something to come in. So, there's a few things you have to let go. You have to you have to let go a sense of identity. Um, if you're trying to visualize yourself as being someone else, you have to let go of a piece of identity of what you are right now. So that way, another piece, the one that you visualize, can come in. And with beliefs, it's the same thing. You have to let go of a belief so that way another one could come in. You need the space for it to come in. And if you don't do that, then you're always going to feel that resistance because you're just hitting a brick wall, right? You're hitting the brick wall of the things that you keep holding on to. So you have to let it go. You have to let it go first. So your habits, are they compatible with the vision that you want, with the person that can achieve the thing that you want or whatever? They have to be in alignment with who you want to be. Everything has to be in alignment. Your mind, your thinking, your beliefs, your identity. If you want to like visualize something and actually have it, you have to align that. It has to be pretty aligned for it to actually happen. And the way you align that is by removing all the things that are misaligning you. So you have to let go of things to come back into alignment and think more or think less with contradiction and more with alignment. And all of a sudden your mind will just begin to like click. It'll move in the direction of the thing that you're visualizing. But I could like say all these things, but if you're not aware of the things that you need to let go of, then you won't be able to let go of. You need to be you need to become first aware of all the things that you've been holding that are misaligned with whatever it is that you want, that you've been visualizing, that you imagine yourself being, having, or whatever. You need to be aware of all the misalignment first. And if you're not aware, then you can't change it. You can't let go of something you're not aware of. And that's why in most of my videos um, I always talk about presence because presence is the only time where you're able to see all your limitations, your beliefs, the way you think. You could have like an intimate relationship with your mind in presence, and you can really begin to just see everything that you have inside your mind. And then you could just ask yourself if these things inside my mind are compatible, are they aligned with the thing that I visualize? And if they're not, then you have to let go of them. And you develop presence by being more present. That's how you develop more presence. And you build that connection, that observer mode in your mind, and you just carefully craft it to align with whatever it is that you want, your habits, your beliefs, your identity. You have to let go of something. You cannot take something to the place that you want to go. Something has to be left behind. You got to leave like some old baggage behind to carry the better baggage. So you need to be aware of it. And one of the quickest ways to get rid of something is by confessing. So when I first started making videos, or before I actually started making videos, I was like really scared, and like I couldn't find the courage inside of me to look at the camera and like just speak. Like I just couldn't find the courage. So I was just like really frustrated. I was just overthinking in my head, feeling down spiritually. And then I remember being in my car, and then I just like confessed like what was going inside my mind, which was thinking in terms of weakness. Like I was weak. Like I was really weak-minded. I didn't have the strength to move forward and to like choose courage. So I confessed it, but like a really deep confession. The kind that like makes you cry, you know? Like I confessed something that was like, fuck, like this is really me. And I confessed it, and I just started to like tear up, and shortly after like got mad, and then after the anger, like this desire in me just like was pointing towards courage, like be stronger. And then ever since then I kind of just been growing my courage because I let go of something. Confession is the quickest way of letting go of something, because you're what you're doing with confession is you're seeing whatever it is that's holding you back, and then you're confessing it. You're confessing it with intensity. Like it has to be in a way that's really authentic, and you're not diluting the confession. It can't be a surface level confession. It has to be a deep, authentic confession. You know you're doing it right when you get emotional, right? Because you're hearing how you've been like self-betraying yourself. And then once you hear it from your own words, you're like, fuck, I'm never doing this ever again. I'm not thinking like this ever again. And you begin to like really want to let go. Like you're like, I don't want anything to do with this way of thinking, this way of being, this way of acting, this way of anything. Let's let's make space for the new, for the thing that is better for me. So that's how I let go. And it really works, and it's really fast acting, like really fast acting. It's not no little like technique where it's like you're slowly getting what you want. Like no, you get it in the moment. It's an emotional release that like really hits home, and you're not going to want to do the thing that you keep doing. So for me it was weakness. I was just being weak. I couldn't find the courage to make these videos, and now here I am making these videos. I'm not as like scared as I used to be, but here I am. Like it just feels really good. So confession is the quickest way to release something, to let go of something. But you have to be honest. The kind of honesty that you run away from. That's the kind of honesty. That's the kind of honesty you need in order for confession to work. And the deeper the deeper the thing that you confess, the more emotional it is, because you're just releasing all that, like, all that experience, the bad experience that you have that's limiting you, and you're just releasing it, and then you make space for whatever it is that you want. That's really all it is. So I hope this video helped.